Hey guys, Todd here again, TW Home Show, back with you with another golf cart accessory video. Today we're going to install golf cart fender flares, side fender flares, and also a custom steering wheel to replace our factory steering wheel. That's why I got the Tesla parked outside, just to give me some more work room. Stay tuned. And in this video today, I'm going to be installing this kit that came in. Fender Flare set of 4. EZGO TXT 2014 and up. So it was hard to find these for a 2019 model. I don't know why. I think maybe some of the older models would fit, but I kept searching until I found this one. So I'll leave the link below this video if you're trying to look for a set of fender flares for your EZGO. And here they are right here. Nice durable plastic ABS or whatever material, rugged, and this is going to look good. They're all labeled on the inside. This says it's the rear left, so it's going to go like this. I'll show you. Rear left. It's got the cutout notch here for the lower molding that you see right here. So they're really custom to this cart, and it follows this indentation, this line here, body line. That's where you want to line the top, and it goes just like that. Sweet. So let's get this done. Now I did have to buy some things, some hardware, because the only hardware that came with this kit are these plastic push pins. That's not going to do it, guys. I've seen some reviews, these push pins just break. So we had to get some stainless steel screws and washers and nuts. So this is my setup here. I got these at Lowe's in case you're wondering. Of the size. They're 1/4 inch, 20 threads, 3/4 inch long, stainless steel. And I got Phillips head for the outside. And I got some washers and stainless steel nuts. These are 1/4 inch by 20 thread. One issue I noticed, and I don't know how this happened, but the holes, if you look at, first let me get a rear one. The holes in here, this 1/4 inch bolt doesn't quite fit. On some of them, it almost fits, and I could probably force it in, but we're going to make it easier on ourselves. And then here's the front one. It doesn't really fit at all. So the holes are slightly different from front to rear, but no issue. I've got a solution to that. All right, guys, if you notice, this is how I did my markings. I used, this is black, so it's hard to see the marking, but I did use a red permanent pen marker, and I just got it lined up, felt on the back here to make sure these indentations were about flush with the edge here. And I had this tape, I put it on here like this, and all these spots. Got kind of a little messed up now, but had it like this, and then I line it up, and I'll do it again because it'll help me get my bolt started, and just kind of hold it up like that. Hands free. Now we get our bolts. I haven't decided. I bought enough. I think I'm going to put a washer on both the front and the back sides. I'm going to start up with this middle one here first. See if these holes are the correct size. 1/4 inch. Yep. Now a washer and a nut on the back side. If this bolt is long enough. Let's see. Ooh, maybe just barely. Yes. So that's a good size that I got. I just take my ratchet and hold it. Hold the nut and tighten it. And I'm not going to tighten it all the way. I'll go back and get them all tight after I get them all fitted. I guess these bolts could have been a little bit longer, just to make it a little easier to thread the nut on the back side, but they're working. Now this one here, I'm slightly off. I could probably force it in there, see it's threading out, but I'm just going to run the 1/4-inch drill bit through there just one more time. I can see it's a little bit off center. Just slow. That ought to do it. Yes. It's looking like I got a good fit on it. Now I can snug them all up. I think the most difficult part about doing little projects like this to your vehicles or golf carts is just making sure you have the right set of tools. That's what makes it a whole lot easier to deal with. This is kind of nerve-wracking, but I just try to get it as close as possible. And if you look up underneath here, that helps too. I'll show you. If you can see there, I'm trying to get these right here flush with the fender well. Here's another one. That's where the screws go in. So you can kind of get an idea. So I'm going to try to hold this up and mark it. And the tape is just kind of helping me like a second person. If I pull this off now, I can just barely make out my red permanent marker. So I'm going to do the holes on here. First one. Nice and slow. And this is soft material. I'm surprised it's so soft. Slide off the part. Guys, we're halfway done. I just want to show you before and after. So this side has the Fender Flares. Gives it more of that Jeep look vibe. Now, this side, we'll go around where we started on the front. So that's with Fender Flares. This side without Fender Flares. Now, I say, if you got a golf cart like this and you have a lift kit installed, 3 to 6 inches lift kit and bigger wheels and tires, I mean, it's a no-brainer. You gotta get the Fender Flares. Matter of fact, the Fender Flares should come with the lift kit, just because you're kind of widening your golf cart. Guys, I like it. So let me finish this up real quick. We'll be right back. All right, so I finished the Fender Flare project on the golf cart, and I gotta say, those are a major go. I'll leave the link to them in the video description below. And I don't know why you wouldn't get a set of these if you have a lift kit and wider wheels and tires. Turned out fantastic. I went and got the right hardware at Lowe's. And you might say, hey Todd, the screws, they should be black to blend in. Well, hey, it's pretty good. I mean, it's like my wheels, they're black and silver. And you got black and silver here too, black and stainless steel. I like it. The overall look of this thing now just looks tough, like a little Jeep vehicle. All right, now we're going to attempt the steering wheel upgrade install, and I'll show you the wheel I got. I'll leave the link in the video description as always, in case you like this style. They make these in different styles and colors as well. It's off of Amazon. This is going to look really good. Now, you don't know yet, but I'm going to have like a black and a dark kind of wood finish theme going on, just to kind of richen it up a bit. So that'll go on there. Comes with some electrical connectors and some screws and an Allen wrench in the bag. Electrical connectors, I guess this could be a horn. Yeah, it is a depressible horn. So I don't even know if this golf cart has a horn, but we could do a horn now. Now, if you get a custom steering wheel for your golf cart, you gotta get the steering wheel hub, because it won't attach like your factory steering wheel. So here's the steering wheel hub, and it's got to be for your specific model. So I purchased this, you know, hopefully if I didn't make a mistake, I purchased it for a 2019 EZGO TXT model. Here's another Allen wrench and some attachment screws that come in the hub package. And here's your steering wheel hub. So this will go on your shaft of the wheel, and then your steering wheel seat will bolt to that. And I just took a first step here, so I'm going to go ahead and start that and show you what I found out to get this steering wheel plate on. This is a 2019 EZGO. Now, there's no screws on the back, but there are clips back here that you could access and maneuver. Or you can put your screwdriver in the crack here like I did one time, and then go over on this side like that, and it'll kind of snap up. And then I think you can grab it from here and pop it out. See, it's held on with these 4 clips that are around it. 2 top, 2 bottom. And that gives you access to the nut on here. And I ordered a socket set so I could have that large size nut. So let me get my tools. All right, so the socket is this size, 15/16 will fit on that nut. And I'm going to try out my new Ryobi impact driver. I need an attachment, looks like, and a battery. 1/2-inch drive. All right, works great with a driver, a power driver, I should say. I guess you could take it off by hand, but invest in something like this. See if this comes off. Don't put your face in front of it. I'm gonna get a rubber mallet. There we go, just need a little muscle. Okay, now we're gonna take our hub, and I already kind of lined up these holes to see, because this goes on a spline, so you want these holes to line up right. And if I get this top one here centered with this bottom one, and make sure before you pop the steering wheel off, the wheels should have been straight, the steering wheel straight, so you can try to eyeball and get the right alignment, the same alignment. So there we go. That slid right on, and we are top center there. So we just put our bolts in now. Okay, now we got our steering wheel hub on. we have to reattach it with the same nut, the old nut, original nut we took off the steering wheel, the old steering wheel. And we want to make sure that's impact on there. So we don't have our steering wheel fall off. Okay, now, as for this horn on this steering wheel, I'm not going to install it because it looks like you'd have to drill some holes or something through the hub. And I don't think I have a horn on here anyway, so I just attached these to the back, and I think these will just fit in there in case I want to add a horn down the road. So we'll go ahead and put this on, and now you got the screws from the hub, which are black, and you got the screws from the steering wheel, which are silver. So I think I'm going to go with the silver ones if they thread in, and it looks like they do. Oh, I got to put the horn bezel on first. Get your SS lined up. I don't know if this is right side up. You guys let me know. Okay. All right, I think I got the holes lined up now. Now we're moving along. So, steering wheel looks pretty dang nice. I like it. Looks expensive. The original one just looks like plasticky, cheap. All right, you got the steering wheel mounted. It looks fantastic. Here we are. So we got our Fender Flares. We love them. Steering wheel. That's a new thing I love. And once I get the darker seat covers, that'll really, it'll come together. You'll see. Because I know you're saying, hey Todd, that's kind of clashes. Who wants wood grain nowadays? But I got surprises in store for you. So guys, we'll wrap that up for today. That was just a video of the Fender Flares and replacing a factory steering wheel with something a little bit fancier. Thank you for joining me again today for another one of my videos, and I'll see you on the next one.